And this jump be burning like 4 people at one time, bro. This thing, cause I'm running the microwave. I'm running microwave,
Mm-hmm.
so it's burning like 4 people at a time. Yo, get off me, bro. When did you run around, bro?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Distances, bro. These NPCs get on my nerves because all they do is run, bro. It's like sit your behind still, bro.
All day, every day.
Yeah, go to sleep. Tired of playing with y'all, bro. Yeah, take a nap. All this running and just sit still. Then they be on fire, can't even walk straight. Like, where are you going, bro? They always behind some type of cover. Like, move, bro. Get in the open. That be annoying. Bro, away from me, bro. See? I'm about to go down. Dang. See? That's what be happening, bro. You gotta be careful if you don't pay attention. You gotta be paying attention to them helicopters and jumps. Go sleep, big man. keep on him, bro. Get off me, bro.
Alright, starting with our specialist, we are using the sharpshooter for multiple reasons. The first one is the one in the head, which is give you 15% increased headshot damage with rifles and marksman's rifles. Rifles allows for precision kills. Then the second one is the breathe control, which is 15% increased weapon stability, reduced recoil, and faster reacquisition of targets. And then the next reason is simply because of the tactician drone. The tactician scouts and marks hostile targets, feeding them to the agent and other allies' hood, which means that they're constantly being posted. And with the extra global modifier, the microwave, you're setting them on fire, which helps with this build. Getting to the global and active modifiers, we are running Overdrive, which is, in my opinion, one of the best ones for this whole this past update. This is one of the best active modifiers. Instantly max out your rogue momentum and receive powerful combat bonuses after Overdrive ends. Your momentum gain is temporarily reduced. Bonuses for 10 seconds that you receive are 30% weapon damage, 30% skill damage, 30% rate of fire, unlimited ammo supply, which helps substantially when you're playing Master and Legendary. Heroic makes it seem like it's just on normal, but Master and Legendary, yeah, Overdrive really comes in clutch. Okay, the penalties are after Overdrive ends, momentum gains are reduced by 70% for 150 seconds, cooldown 150 seconds. Okay, and then the active modifiers or passive modifiers we were running was the aggressive drone. If I was using the drone, increases the striker drone's damage by 50%, but reduces its duration by 40%, which I was alternating depending on what I was doing. Like if I was playing in the master mode and I was using the drone, then I would switch out and use a different skill. The next one will be the microwave coils, which gives you the passive modifier, which gives you pulsed enemies. Each have a 50% chance of being affected by burn. Up to 4 enemies at a time. You gain 5% bonus momentum for every affected hostile. So let me tell you how this comes in clutch. When you're pulsing them and you're hitting them with the microwave, they're getting on fire, it drastically increases your active modifier bar, which keeps you at max modifier skills, which is Overdrive, without activating Overdrive. That's the best part of this whole build, which makes it hit consistently hard. Remember that is the key point. When you hit them with the microwave, it consistently gets your active modifier Overdrive to the max, and it stays there because that drone stays out there forever pulsing them, which you see in some gameplay. Okay, the third one was critical recovery. Critical hits restore 0.5% of your maximum armor, and that's what we are using for global active modifiers as well as passive modifiers. Alright, getting to the rest of the build, these are the weapons of choice. Weapons make all the difference in your builds. Okay, you can have a great gear set, great gear pieces, but the weapons make the build. Okay, we are using the Lexington. Of course, I'm sorry for those that have missed out on it, but I heard some rumors and it was noted that in the next update, which is the Brooklyn update, that you'll be able to get the Lexington. For those that missed it, this will be your chance to get it. So hopefully they follow through with that, and those that haven't received it can get it. Okay, but we're using the Lexington. We have it maxed out expertise to 28, and we are running flatline, of course. Now there's no need to run technician as far as the specialist, because we are using this right here, the tactician drone, which is constantly posting them. Again, let me say, constantly posting them. This thing lasts for a very, very, very long time. I cleared 3 to 4 sections before it even ran down, and probably more than that. And it has your active modifier, which is Overdrive. In Overdrive, again, without even activating Overdrive, you're getting all those buffs because of this drone. I'm telling you, that's what makes this build hit as hard as it does consistently. Okay, the next weapon is the Diamondback. Now I have another Diamondback that I was using previously before switching to this one, which I honestly, in my opinion, think hits harder. That one has headshot damage on it, and its expertise to level 15. That Diamondback was smacking them, bro. I'm talking 1-2 shots, killing Chunga's 1-2 shots. All right, and then we are running the orbit in from time to time. When I think about it, I would go ahead and switch out to the orbit, pop that last little quick kill just so I can activate the talent Perfect Finisher. Swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy grants 35% critical hit chance and 40% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. Yes guys, this junk was smacking. It was smacking. This build is my favorite go-to build to wipe and speed run anything with DPS out of this world. Okay, let's get to the rest of the build. We are running the Coyote's Mask. You see we got this guy roll, maxed out mod, 12% crit hit damage, and then we have expertise to level 12. All of my gears are expertise to level 12. I mean, I personally don't feel like I need to go any higher. It's up to you. I feel like it's just a waste of material, my personal opinion, for running against, you know, NPCs. 12 is good enough for me. It's personal preference. And then we are running a Fenris chest piece to get that 10% assault rifle damage on top of the other 15% from the specialist we're receiving. We have armor regen on this, weapon damage, crit hit chance, and a crit hit chance mod. And the talent we are running is glass cannon. Now guys, if you don't want to run glass cannon to be safer, you can run this chest piece right here, closer. Okay, this is what I was running in legendary, because in legendary I was getting bombarded with bombs and grenades and those blowing up drones, so I was getting smacked with all of that. So I had to take the glass cannon off because it was overwhelming, solo that is. Now if I had some help, it would take some of the attention off of me, but running solo, I switched to Perfect Spotter, and I promise you it felt like I didn't even lose glass cannon. I felt like I continued to have glass cannon without having the extra damage added to me. So you can run this chest piece, which is the Uzina Getica, which gives you 5% total armor. And then we have armor, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and everybody knows what Perfect Spotter is. Amplifies total weapon and skill damage by 20% to post enemies. All right, so continuing, in the 4-piece striker, we're running holster, knee pads, gloves, and backpack. Okay, we are running armor with crit hit damage on the holster. Knee pads, we're running weapon damage, armor regen, and then on the gloves we're running armor, crit hit damage, and then the backpack, weapon damage, armor regen with a 12% crit hit damage mod. Okay, I've already shown you one of the skills that I was using, which is the tactician drone, again for that constant pulse. And then we put on the revive hive just in case we went down, because a few times we got flanked, but for the most part you definitely have to have your head on the swivel with this build with that glass cannon, because playing in master and legendary difficulty, I promise you these fools hit hard. They hit hard, but we're hitting even harder. Okay, so this is the build. Let's look at some stats. We got 38% crit hit chance, 105% crit hit damage. I know you guys might be like, oh, that's a little low. That's a little low, right? But when you see the gameplay and you see how I was dominating master and legendary, I promise you these numbers not gonna even matter to you. They won't. And then we got 75% headshot damage. And then let's look at our weapon. We got 40% assault rifle damage. And then sometimes I switched out to the pestilence too. When I was playing legendary, I switched to the pestilence to help mitigate some of that damage while getting attacked by all that stuff solo. We got 15% LMG damage and then 15% rifle damage bonus. Okay, so that's the build, guys. I thoroughly enjoy this build. And that tactician drone, you don't even have to set it in the air. You literally can just bring it out and then leave it right there by your side, and it continuously pulses in a wide range. It has a really wide range. So remember that, guys. Try this build out for yourself, tweak it how you want to, and if you don't want to use glass cannon, you can use Perfect Spotter for this build. This junk is fire. I was dominating master, I was dominating legendary, and I was dominating everything else under that. If you can dominate master, you can dominate everything else. Also, disclaimer for this build, I ran it through solo, legendary, and master to see how far I can get. When it came to the hunters, that glass cannon, definitely had to take it off. But when I ran with some people, some random people, man, we dominated, and this build came in clutch. because most of the people I was playing with had high armor, and I was the only hard hitting one as far as DPS. And when we got those hunters like squared away, man, trashed them, straight trashed them. One guy was running foam, and we foamed the hunters, and I would just lay into them, and that glass cannon was tearing them up. So guys, I'm telling you, it's a really good build. It's my go-to for speed runs, or if I just want to put down some heavy DPS, this is the build that I use now, guys. Try it out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Remember to like, subscribe, and please share this with the channel. It's your boy T'Challa. Catch you guys in the next build video. T'Challa out.